Yeah, there we go.
And breathe.
Apparently we're live.
Oh, hang on a second. Let me.
Look, so
Yeah. Oh, I better turn my volume down. There we are. There you are.
look at me, look at that
Oh,
concentration.
so tense.
It's like, oh my gosh, oh, what's going wrong?
Right, the notifications come through. I'm waiting for the drop of people having to go through adverts.
There's me, look, throwing the laptop on my knees, like going, I'm well hard. Hello, everyone.
Hello. Well,
As you can tell, we're on Madeira.
and as I was saying, it's easy to set up on south side in the freezing cold than it is in my living room.
It's ridiculous how bad it is. It's, I won't lie, I had so many issues just booting up. I was like, I had everything. Look, as you know, I was in the chat like going before, like going, oh yeah, hi Lee. Happy birthday, Lee, by the way.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Lee. Happy birthday to Lee. There we go, because we want to put thing. But happy birthday, mate. I'm not going to do any more because we'll probably get a copyright strike.
Them all
We don't want one of those, do we? But yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, we have more issues booting up from Lizz's apartment than we do when we go Southside. So
we jump now, so we're all good.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, everyone, for being so patient.
Can I just say, welcome to my humble abode. This is the first time we've done an at-home from my home rather than my parents' alpine hut. We're still drinking though, so.
Cheers, everyone. Oh, we need a drink after today. Oh, it's bonkers today, wasn't it? So, just to say thank you so much to two people who...
Right.
So you do those.
Yeah, so we've got...
Bong Bing.
Bong Bing! Jim!
Thank you so much, Jim, with your super chat. We really do appreciate it. Tripe on the house. But, what do you call it?
And we've had Vision Thing as well.
Paul, you're a legend, mate.
Thank you so much for the 747.
Yeah, because he likes 747 because he's got class.
Yeah, it's all gone off now. I'm sure there was something else as well. Was there someone with
Liz looks taller than me. Yeah, shrink, woman. Don't be looking bigger than me.
I'll fall asleep. It's just be me, just like...
Oh, she's had a power nap already, I'll tell you.
I've had a 3-hour sleep today. No, I'm sure there was... Oh, it was Lee. It was Lee being a member.
Yes, Lee being a member for 4 months.
4 months.
So I remember Lee.
I knew there was something else.
Lee's already said thank you, but I'm sorry, she forgot the 4 month thing, and I think that's in, that's Paul. No, I didn't. I just said it.
Okay.
But thank you.
Go on, tell everybody what happened today, because we should be in Madeira right now, but we are in, well, to be fair, sunny Manchester.
We're in Cheltenham on Medlock, and I'm sorry, it doesn't cut the same. So, as you probably know, we've had the reason we did this stream, because so many people was so kind to us and like checking on our flights and like going, no, it's going horribly wrong, it's going to be horrible, you're not going to go. And yeah, that's what happened. So we decided we'd come on and just have a quick chat about what happened, as it was a total disaster. So we got to the airport nice and early. We met the legend, one of my best mates, John Smith, who was flying the Virgin A330
in from New York. There
we go.
That's a copyright strike right there.
Yeah, exactly.
You sounded like Alicia Keys.
I'm better than Alicia Keys. Let's just get that one right. But so we had a nice little coffee with him, and then we went round and we went in. We knew it was 50-50. I knew. I was just going on the premise that
I was hoping that we'd at least be in the air and maybe divert to like Faro, Tenerife, Lisbon, maybe something like that. And kind of do that.
And then we noticed that our inbound was actually going
so our inbound aircraft, because it was assigned quite early, but it had obviously diverted at some point, I'd say yesterday, because it had gone to Porto Santo.
That's right.
Which is like the island kind of next to Madeira. And when we were sat in the departure lounge in T3, you sort of had a little look, and I looked and I was like, well, hang on a minute. That was meant to be going to Funchal, which was meant to be coming here, because we saw there was a delay on our flight, and it had done a few circles, and you didn't pick it up immediately. And I saw.
Why are you trying to put me down? Do you want me to put you down? Because I'll do that.
I saw it going back to Porto Santo, and I was like, it's not even getting to Funchal to get to here. So that was like, well, and obviously, like you say, it was obviously a Funchal-based aircraft and crew and stuff like that. So
I mean, if they got here to Manchester, we would have had a good chance of getting there.
I think we would have had a good chance because obviously if they're based there, or if they're based around there, they know the airport, they know how to...
It has to go back.
Yeah, they know
that's the fact. We would have got there the next day or something.
Yeah, exactly.
The problem is it didn't get here, so...
I didn't even get to Funchal to bring the people back from there to here, so...
So it was ridiculous. So, yeah, the Ryanair app was playing up a bit. It was giving us really ambiguous information, wasn't it?
It was like cancelled, but then it was like, we're going to get you a new slot. So, and then there was a point on Flight Radar as well where the flight out of Manchester was showing a delay and like they were looking for a new aircraft, but if you looked at the Funchal boards on Flight Radar, it was showing cancelled.
Yeah.
And then we were just waiting, and then we saw Ender.
Yeah, we saw late. Well, no, he was the curse. As soon as he turned up, that's when the flight got cancelled.
And Ender Burke is the curse.
He is. I'm sorry. I've said this for ages. I'm sorry.
Who knew?
Who knew?
We got a meal deal.
We did. We got 2 meal deals.
Also,
we prepared for that.
Oh yeah, but can I just say, security, Manchester Airport, absolutely fantastic. Yeah. Like.
They were absolutely outstanding. So we rocked up there.
And we're not even just saying that. Like, I've never got through security that quickly anywhere ever.
I say it, and I'll mess. So I'll say it when they do well, and I'll message them when it's not so good. And they are understanding in regards to that. But the standards have changed a lot. So you go in there, and it's people talking to you and discussing things with you, and in regards of getting your stuff through rather than shouting at you, telling you. And that is such a big difference. It's so much friendlier than it used to be. Going through there, the staff are discussing with you more what you've got in your bag, and making sure that there's no repeat. The bag has to go back through the scanner. They're ensuring that you get through first time now. Yeah,
they're very direct. So I mean, obviously they don't know that we're frequent travellers. So it was like, get your liquids in your bag. Bag has to be sealed. Any laptops, iPads. Well,
I was going through the conversation with what I had in my bag, and he was like going, I think that'll go through, and I was like going, in all respect, I've gone through the scan before, and this has been pulled, and I don't want it to get done. And
he was like, and he double checked, he was like, what's that? Like, he wasn't afraid to ask, and it was my sunglasses case, I've got like a hard sunglasses case.
Yeah.
And obviously I'd whipped out a load of batteries as it was, and I was like, it's just a sunglasses case. He was like, all right, okay, fair enough. So yeah, I think they can't be afraid to kind of go, hang on a minute, what's that? Is that a pair of strainers? Is that an iPad? Is that... Because if you do that, then it's just going to kind of save that. And obviously I got pulled for a search. I think it was like... Well, she said it was because... So I was wearing my other hoodie, but...
You couldn't pack a bag?
No, because... I had my sleeves rolled up, apparently, and that's what... Because obviously it's the, the kind of... The scanners where you sound like that.
Pack a bag. She just doesn't want to admit it.
The bags were fine. It was me.
High pitch, that means she's lying.
It was me.
Yeah, there you go. High pitch means she's double lying. But yeah, so it happened, and we sorted out. Can we just go through the chat?
Go through the chat.
Okay. So people are talking about how many diversions there were. I noticed that Dean's got a speeding ticket when he came down to see us. Sorry, Dean. That's made me laugh.
Sorry.
I'm not saying sorry. That's just hilarious, to be honest. So Lee Davis has seen the post with John Smith. Yeah, John's one of my best mates. I've known him for years. I've got shots for him for years.
That was kind of like the highlight of the morning, that really wasn't it? I mean, the queue at Cafe Nero was ridiculous.
They were so slow going through it as well. I'm sorry.
They did have a trait, like, there was 2 staff on, and one of them was they did have on the back of a t-shirt, trainee barrister, I noticed.
Barista.
Yeah,
barista. No, it's not a barrister. They're not going to give you legal advice. But yeah, no, that Cafe Nero sorted that out. That was poor. I'm sorry, I'll be honest. That was poor, and that needs to be sorted.
Yeah, it was busy there as well, to be fair.
It was busy, but they should be going through it quicker than they were. Yeah, I can do that sort of that, but they're quicker than that. But that's one of the things. Yeah. But so yeah, it was fun from that. So seeing John's a legend. As I say, one of my best mates for ages. Always love going out with him and stuff like that. And he has confirmed he's definitely coming on the show as soon as possible.
He wants to come on.
So
we were in the Cafe Nero queue.
We were sorting this out. So we're going to get him when he comes in and he does a landing. He's going to come round and he's going to jump on the show for a few hours. And I mean, I think you can understand that when you've done a red eye on a long haul, that takes...
It's one thing flying on it, but actually to fly it...
Yeah,
it's a bit different, isn't it?
What is his ask? Did you go for a KFC? Hell no.
We actually, what I will say is, the gate that we went through to end up going, obviously, back out was opposite KFC. I did see. I was like, it's KFC.
It was interesting what happened.
Yes.
So, the airport were fantastic.
Yes.
There was one Swissport worker who was outstanding, and I've given him a shout out on Twitter. However, when it came to the cancellation, there were a couple of issues, and I just don't think they were proactive in finding the passengers and bringing them through to the gate.
Yeah, so because we were in the quiet area, and we were with Enda initially, and we went down, and we went to the information desk, and there was already a large group of people there, and I think everyone was looking at Enda like, oh, it's a person in a high-vis. Yeah. Are they here for us? And kind of thing. So obviously, I don't know if it had gone through to the airport, but obviously with Ryanair, it does update the app and you get the notifications when it's been cancelled and things like that. And it's the same with, go to gate and all this kind of stuff. And there was a lot of people there, and you were like, I'm going to go and find someone again. So I was left talking to a few people, and there were people wanting to go on holiday. There was a couple I was talking to mainly. They were going for a wedding, and they were actually saying, "Oh well, I know there's flights out of London and stuff." And I was like, "Look, EasyJet, I know today cancelled everything into Funchal. I wouldn't go with them. BA were charging £400 to get there, and I was
they're
like,
still not getting there.
Yeah, exactly. And I said they're not probably going to. So." Luckily,
John, the legend
John, literally we'd spoken that morning because he, back in the day used to fly down there as well, said that there was someone had said one time when they'd had issues that
you fly into it and then you get the
there was a ferry from Gran Canaria, so there's probably a few ferries from around those kind of islands around there, and I actually said to them, look, maybe look for a ferry. I mean, and to be fair, her boyfriend or partner or whatever was like, I'm ready to go somewhere. Ibiza looks good. So I think he wanted to go to Ibiza. But no, I had a good chat with them, and I was kind of like, look, I probably wouldn't book with EasyJet. Get into London. It's not going to do anything.
Because I think if the one reason why I was so just happy just to find out, and we just left straight away, was that the weather forecast isn't going to get any better. It's actually probably going to get worse there.
Yeah, exactly.
For the next few days. So there's no chance that we're going to fly in. And I think that's the thing I wanted to articulate through this stream, is that there was no way we were going to be able to get there and do a few
streams.
And
the thing is, even if we did, would we actually see any planes? Would we just be doing what we're doing right now in another country, which isn't what we want to go there for? So
just going to the chat, sorry. Sam from TTE says, Simon looks happy. Hello, guys. Simon doesn't look happy. But mate, I'm on the rum, so, you get on the siders, we'll all be good.
Oh, yeah.
We have a Peter Anchor guy, and he says, Good evening, Simon and Liz, and I'm going to go, hello, Peter Anchor, or the Anchormen. Good to have you in the chat, mate. Yeah, Cammy Hudson saying too much KFC. Well, we love the KFC emote. We don't. I'm not going to
lie. If we'd have just been delayed, I would suggest a KFC.
Yeah,
that would have been amazing.
We were
doing behind the scenes, and it was going so well.
And then it just went horribly wrong.
It all went wrong.
So we would have done that, but that would have been cool. But it just didn't work out in regards of that. But the one thing I want to articulate to people is that we're going to get our money. We're going to get a lot of our money back, not all of it. We'll get.
Yeah, exactly.
We're going to book another trip as soon as possible, so don't worry about that.
We're keeping an eye on it. We're going to look, see what we can do, see where we can go.
Yeah, we're going to be sorted. Double quick, don't worry.
Just back, so we were telling the story about things. So you went to find someone, and so like I say, what we have to remember is, there's handling agents for every airline, and then there's the airport, and the airport aren't directly at fault here. This is not the airport. It has
nothing to do with the airport.
This is the handling agent, and it is Swissport, and I've worked for them. I know the ins and outs. This was a long time ago, but you came back over and you were having to tell people.
I told everyone what to do, basically.
We need to go to gate 51. There's someone there. We can go back down to arrivals and go through border force and everything that way. Even when you came over, I said, why are you coming over and having to say this? There should be a member of Swissport. I don't care who it is. Yeah. There's been a cancellation, and that's on that handling agent's watch for that airline.
Yes.
Someone needs to get the information desk, even if they don't have the information.
The thing is, they have this app.
They have an app.
They have an app. Why don't they say, go to gate 51? on it. I'm sorry, that was the thing I found a little bit frustrating, is that they have this technology and they're happy to tell you that your flight's been cancelled, but why don't tell you where to go?
There were issues there, so obviously we did that, we went down, we went out, and then we sort of said, look, the bags are going to come out somewhere. Luckily, we found, you went and asked, and they're coming out.
Airport staff again, who were fantastic.
Airport staff again. Yep, the bags are coming out on this belt. We got the bags really quickly. They were straight out there. And we were just hung around in arrivals for like a minute, just sort of sorting some bags out.
We were looking if there was any potential
we were going to look if we were going to go anywhere else.
But it was too expensive.
It was, last minute, as you can imagine. And there were people coming out going, where do we go? And we were like, you meant to go to Funchal? Yeah, go upstairs to check in. Ryanair check in. Go up there. And I just thought, why are we the ones at 3 points having to give the advice and where to go and what to do? There should have been someone there. So,
and it's totally not the airport. The airport today, for me, were
10 out of 10.
More than 10 out of 10.
More than 10, 20 out of 10.
Yeah, they were fantastic. Everything that they did, which is within their remit, they did a fantastic job. Can I just say thank you so much to Vision Thing.
Thank you so much.
Cheers, mate, for the 5 gifted memberships. You're an absolute legend, and we do really appreciate all your support. So thank you, mate.
Absolutely.
But they weren't doing what the Ryanair stroke Swiss Shipport. They weren't doing their job, and honestly, so when I went up to the gate in the first place, Gate 51, there was this couple who were really laying into this woman, the woman who's doing it, and it wasn't her fault.
It's not,
it's horrible when that happens, but she wasn't explaining it well, so I went in and I interjected, and like when I did it, they obviously felt comfortable that some random idiot was coming up to them and just telling them what was actually happening.
I think it's frustrating because look, I've done that job. I've done that job for that company. Yes, it was a long time ago, but the principles stay the same. And if there's any delay or if there's any even potential cancellations, back in the day, you would send someone to the information desk. And there were times in T1 and T2, both I worked in both for the majority of the time I was there. And there were times I would sit there on the information desk, and oh my god, is it boring? Absolutely.
But it's what you have to do.
You knit to boots, a WH Nestle on the way. You get yourself some sweets, and you go and sit there. And if you get updates, you do announcements to the whole airport, and you go from there. But
sorry, just to interject.
Go on.
Mega thank you to Living It Large. He's given us a $4.99 super chat saying for the rum fund. Oh, we're not going to say no to the rum fund because we're on the rum tonight. Thank you very much.
Cheers, everybody.
Bing.
Could be worse.
Could be worse. And thank you so much for Kirsty, who's renewed a membership, and she's been a member for 1 month, saying glad to be part of the crew. So thank you so much, Kirsty.
Thanks, Kirsty.
We do appreciate it. But as I say, we got an idea of what's happening, and the airport were fantastic. 100%.
Absolutely.
They were so good. Everyone was criticising them last year in regards of what's happened. They have raised the bar.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really raised the bar. And of course,
if you're worried at all about something, don't be worried. They're prepared. They're ready. They're good to go. And honestly,
to see where they've come from last year, where they were getting criticised right, left and centre is amazing.
Yeah, and you've got to remember, we came out of COVID and all this, and I think you've got to go, look, they took from it and they learnt from it and they went, right, what we're going to do here, and we're going to sort it. And that so far, it's been fantastic, and everything else I've been seeing is fantastic.
Fantastic. Wait. Sorry, just while you can't speak, I'll just interject and go, Wadders, thank you so much for the £5 super chat. Wadders in the chat. And he's just put to cover the carrier bag cost for your meal deal. Well, I'll tell you what, that's not a joke. And also, in addition, can I just say, welcome to Domestic Irish Dublin.
Oh, welcome! Thank you so much. I didn't know that name.
Thank you to you, and welcome to the crew, the Madhouse.
Yeah, exactly.
We're loving it. So, I mean, so we took that out there. There were some positives, there were some negatives, but overall, I wasn't walking out feeling frustrated or anything. I mean,
I was just tired.
You were.
Yeah.
You were knackered. You had a right good old kip when you...
Jenny, get a second Southern Comfort. But I was saying, Southern Comfort and lemonade was my drink back in the day.
Back in the day,
when I was younger, yeah.
Oh, so Irish Dublin saying they just renewed it.
Yeah,
so
I was saying anyway. I'm here for that. No,
we are all here for that. So thank you so much for that. We do really appreciate your support. Our support base is crazy, and it really does help us as a channel. So thank you so much to every single one of you. So
exactly.
So thank you.
Same horse, isn't it?
Got Bev Charles in there.
Got LA Girl.
A little bit of Bev Charles. How you doing?
Top Aviation. Matt, I'm gutted about the custard tarts. I was wanting a custard. That's why I'm really gutted. Forget the planes. I just wanted a custard tart.
Sorry, babe. Just to say, the legendary Jonathan Earnshaw has just given us £20. Super chat saying, drinks fun, top up. Sorry you're not in Madeira, but pleased you're here.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. And it's honestly, it's great to like have your support and everything. Just to say, we will be looking at doing another trip as soon as possible. So,
well, we have got what's it booked, haven't we, for a day?
Well, we've just heard something about that. So that's
Copenhagen.
Having said that, we've heard that they've got ATC issues. So that
we literally heard that whilst we were like, "Are we going to go to Funchal or not today?" We were like, "Oh, seriously? Like, can this get any worse?" Like this last year's curse for me.
Yeah.
Was bad weather in every location. I mean, Corfu was great because Corfu's amazing, but a lot of other places the weather wasn't great. So that was last year's curse. I was like, is this year's curse just cancelled flights? So hopefully we'll get to Copenhagen. So
Sam's just put in the chat. Sorry to burst your bubble, but T2 on Saturday was terrible. The wait was 1 hour, and security staff were arguing with an apprentice. Not great for nervous travellers. Right. Okay. That's cool. Have you reported that? And I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, but...
No, because they would take that feedback.
They will take the feedback.
They will take the feedback and they will pass it on.
Like, the thing is, they don't learn unless you pass the information on.
Absolutely.
And the thing is, when I talk about my experiences through the airport, I talk about what I'm going through. I can't talk about what anyone else is going through. So... I don't see... I know that during COVID, I had a couple of times where it was like 1 hour 45 minutes.
Yeah, I've had waits.
And do you know, like last year where it wasn't great, they were like, I had 45 minutes and 50 minutes and stuff like that. I've never had anything that I would say is excessive and really bad. Now, of course, if you get that, Sam, then you need to actually report it to they will learn and they'll deal with it. Now, if you're saying the things that you saw happen there, then you need to report that. That's the only way they learn.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I find like just people like just like going on social media and having a moan.
Exactly.
And it's like,
I'll take all like. I think it's the same with any.
Just seeing what else he's put as well. Sorry, Sam. Good one.
Like with any kind of reviews of anywhere, like I think there should be sort of if anything's really good, tell them. If anything's really bad, tell them. And if everything's just kind of normal,
they are good with taking the crit. They honestly, like some people like have a go at them and they don't reply.
I think
if you send them an email to the media team, they are really responsive and they do deal with it. And that's one thing I can guarantee you. But Sam also put Simon, go to Tenerife. Liz will love all the cockroaches. She will.
I have no issue with cockroaches.
She loves cockroaches.
I've been to like America, Florida quite a few times. So, well, do you know what's a funny story?
She didn't take that as a joke. I'm sorry, you just like kind of...
What cockroaches are we on about?
No, just like cockroaches in general, but just like...
Just
having a bit of a laugh.
I thought we were talking about...
Liz, stop being so serious.
Sorry, I was like,
Sorry, Sam, just like ruined it.
I was going to say, I have no issue with actual cockroaches. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't want them... I don't want it like, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here,
Oh, you need to say something else.
Cockroaches crawling all over me.
Kirsty, are those your children asleep? Please tell me they are, because
no. It's a joke. It's a joke. No, she said they were before.
I'm going to eject. Rachel D just saying, really good to be able to join you guys. Sorry it didn't work out today. Liz, you remind me of me when I was a frequent traveller in my 30s in a good way.
Oh, thank you. Did you see Dean's super chat? Dean put $4.99 in.
Well, I can't see Dean.
Said,
oh, he is, there he is.
God, I swear.
He's just put, Dean, sorry, mate, I didn't see that.
So I'm on the laptop. Dean, but there's a lot of banned words. we banned a lot of bad words.
We have banned, and we banned certain words. That's what I'm going to say. But yeah, let's donate. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it, especially now that you've got speeding ticket as well. Awkward.
And Ellie, welcome to Shore Hall.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That's amazing.
We have Jenny, who's just said the Think Planes Madhouse crew needs to be emoji or slogan on a hoodie. Oh, we heard about something with hoodies today, and I'm not going to jump into that one yet, but...
hoodies? Hoodies.
Yes, there we go. And Annette Millward sending a £4.99 super chat saying, towards the next bottle of rum and a box of hangover tablets in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. Just to say...
Honestly, thank you so much.
Just to say, honestly, we're not going to be streaming tomorrow. I think we're
not streaming tomorrow.
We're going
to... Like, it's...
We're going to take a few days off. We're knackered.
Yeah, let's just be honest about that. I'm not going out tomorrow. You mentioned it before, and I was like, I don't want to come out tomorrow.
She had a right diva hit of it.
I was there on the tram like, I don't want to go out. I don't want to stress.
She was on the floor screaming. I won't lie about that.
I don't want to see any planes tomorrow.
But yeah, no, I think we need a little bit downtime. We did it over the bank holiday weekend, and I've been doing my other things as well.
I mean, we'll be back on Sunday.
Decompression, especially after today was draining, wasn't it?
It was. I really felt it once. I think because I was kind of like stressed, like, oh, I need to pack everything, and then it's like get there, and I'm like, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, are we even going to go anywhere? Are we going to get diverted somewhere? And then it was, where's this plane? Are they going to get a new aircraft? Can they get a new crew that can even fly down there in these conditions and stuff? So...
Absolutely. Just to say, Speedbird99's put a $1.99 super chat in with no message, but thank you so much, and we'll keep an eye out to see if there's anything else that you did put to chat in, because honestly, we know sometimes I've done it.
I know, yeah, sometimes they are.
Just to say, Miss Freddie Mercury just put, good evening, you are so cute, think planes. Well,
thank you.
I am. I hope you are all right. Thank you so much. Yeah, look, we missed off. We didn't get a flight to go to.
We didn't miss it.
We were there well in advance of it, but we just didn't get to go there, and... You know, is it frustrating? Yeah, of course it is. But look, we're going to be doing loads more trips. We are a channel that wants to be travelling everywhere. Like Sam, you know, the one thing I always say about Sam is that in regards to things, he's authentic in regards of where he wants to go and stuff like that. So that's cool.
Exactly.
And he's like living it large as well. You know, we're all wanting to go somewhere and do something else. So, you know, we want to do that, and we're going to be doing it. Oh, we've got Jim Sefton in the chat as well.
Hi, Jim.
And he's saying, evening guys, weather reminded me of the year I got stuck in Funchal a few years ago due to planes not being able to land.
I'd happily get stuck there.
Yeah.
I'd have got stuck.
I would have done that.
Do you know what? It's because I packed the sun cream.
Yeah, it did.
I jinxed it. I packed the sun cream and I jinxed it.
But as I say, it's just one of them things where we're all kind of... It's all good. And I know we did see a couple of planes land, but then we've seen the other planes in the hold there now, and it's just like... The stress of having to deal with it and stuff like that. I just saw a Lee Davies one. That made me chuckle. What do you call it? You know, the stress of having to work out another place to go, to stream from there, to sort out the SIM cards. It's not just
we did look. Don't get me wrong. We did look.
I'd rather plan for it, and then there's just so much less stress when you get to the airport and everything. So, yeah. Sorry, Lee Davies is off to watch the game, mate. You deserve it. Go and watch them, and I hope they smash Madrid. I won't lie.
Absolutely.
That's one of them things. Yeah, there's loads of people saying they're really understanding about tomorrow, and we really do appreciate it. I just think we just want a day off or something, you know, like...
I need a lie-in. I need to sleep longer than like 5 a.m.
Yeah, because we were up early today as well.
We were, yeah, because we set the alarm early and stuff, didn't we? So... Oh, wow.
Oh, Jim C's going, you could do an absolutely massive 3-hour stream tomorrow, just saying, #hype.
Try it.
There you go, socks.
Yeah, I heard he's saying, you think played socks on? Nope.
Nope. But, you know, if anyone wants to make a donation to us in regards to socks, you know, I'm all there for that, you know what I mean? We all love a bit of sockage on this channel.
Sockage.
Yeah, Jim Sefton, absolutely, mate. So I think I said this a little bit earlier. You know, the weather forecast, I mean, it looks like it might get a little worse. But the thing is...
A bit better than a bit worse. I mean, to be honest, if anything, it's like, you know, you may be able to get there, but then it's like, when I was looking yesterday, it was like, it was going to get worse. Looking before, it was looking a bit better, but then it would get worse again, and it's like,
yeah.
At the same time, like with commitments and stuff, we don't want to get stuck there either, because that's going to cause issues as well.
I have other commitments and that I have to deal with.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't want to get stuck there at the same time. That's just as bad.
So I'm just going to go through a couple of things. So Paul Hilbert saying, hi Simon, Liz. Thought I'd pop in and say hi. Gutted for you, and I hope you can manage to go somewhere else soon. Being part of domestic for a while, best thing I've done in a long time. Take care, mods, Simon and Liz. Oh, thank you so much, mate. Lee Davis has just said, you liar, Simon. If City do the treble, that'll pay you. No, it won't, mate, because we're going to do you in the final of the FA Cup. I'm
sorry, I feel bad that City Man isn't outside. We talked about
if City Man comes out and starts screaming, I will take the camera off there.
We'll take the camera out.
He's
but I think deep down he's a United fan, because he seems to go out shouting about stuff when United are playing, which is a weird one.
So Vision Thing saying, been free were T2 in the 1903 lounge twice in the past year and always been great, no issues. Exactly. It's also I've just seen who's in the chat as well, and what do you call it? Mate, we blamed you for the you are the curse. Don't start anything. Joking aside, mate, it was fantastic to see you today.
No, it was nice.
It really was. You're an absolute, if you don't know who Ender is the best photographer at Manchester, bar none. He's actually one of the best photographers in the world. Sorry, aviation photographers.
Yeah, I would agree.
I'm sorry.
Unless you want pink sky, then.
Yeah, whatever. He's just an absolute legend. He came out of his way just to say hello to us, and we really appreciate it, mate.
That was the highlight of Terminal 3 departures.
Oh my god, you just right, okay, I was about to say, you're slagging John off now, I was about to say, he's going to not talk.
No, Terminal 3 departures.
Yeah, no, that's why I know, I liked how you got that last bit in. But, no, but we are going to be going back to Funchal. I love that place.
Hopefully we can get there when it's not too windy.
Yeah. And
the thing is, when I remember looking initially at flights, and they were cheap around this time, and I think the last couple of weeks just gone were cheap as well, and obviously it just didn't work out kind of timing ways and stuff. Yeah. If we'd have done that, we'd have got there.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just this week, obviously.
It's just this week. You can't, we booked this in a month. We booked this a month in advance, and you can't control it, and it just is what it is. But Ender, I need to ask you. We need to get you on the show. Just talking about how you are in regards of your photography and also what you do at the airport as well. Yeah. Love to have you on. Let me know.
Come on, keep up with the chat, babes.
Yeah, I'm doing the chat for once. It
makes a change.
Well, it's about time someone did something decent here in this channel.
What? Hang on a minute.
Wait a minute. Sam Davis said the teddy's at the back of the.
Okay, I was going to say is Percy in show?
Yeah.
Right, hang on. I think this is what got me banned off TikTok a few times, TikTok lives a few times. Here's Percy Pig.
How you doing? I love you, Percy.
Okay, and...
Play cards right, you know what you'll get tonight.
That's weird. Nigel. British Airways, Nigel the Bear. Look, British Airways tag.
British Airways, Nigel the Bear?
British Airways, Nigel the Bear.
Oh, give me that. You can do one. Percy the Pig, that's all good. There we go, we're all sorted. There we go, Percy's all good. We love a bit of Percy.
Oh, let's go pick Nigel up in
Nigel's dead. Sorry, people. We don't do Nigels on this channel. We do EasyJet, we do anything but what you call. Yes, Ender, Virgin. Yeah, Ender says, will do. Get in there, mate. Honestly, we'd love to have you on. We've sorted the mics out now, so we'll be able to hear you. So, what you call it? Behind the skies, oh mate, look, we're understanding of people putting the other languages in the chat, but chill a bit, seriously.
Sorry, I saw it.
Thank you, Dean was on that, but look, we're all understanding of that if you want to put the language in there, but I saw your message earlier about do you do flight sims. I have an Xbox and I do a bit of slimming on there, but I'm never going to go slimming. Well, no, obviously not. What you call it, do a bit of simming on there, and I just do it as a personal thing rather than I won't do a stream on it because I'd embarrass other streamers with my landings. There's some others, Sam's great and everything. Maybe some, some other streamers who think they're professional.
What I'll say is from that is I can deal with Sam's because it's not serious. I don't want to say I'm going to take off very seriously. I'm going to pretend this is real. It's a game.
Yeah, Sam does it really well, actually.
Yeah, I need the banner. I need
Sam's Frankfurt. That was one of the best things ever. I've landed at the wrong airport. I'm sorry, that's not the best thing ever.
The runway. The runway's out. I can't get down in that time. I need that. I don't want serious. The thing is as well, don't do serious. There's too many people that do that.
Yeah, you need to set yourself apart.
To think outside the box. I'm going to run out of rum.
Oh, well, you can always get another one and bring them back. But yeah, so we got
Lee.
Lee.
Sorry.
I've just got... Hi, Simon and Lizz. Your experience about Madeira reminds me of my brother and his partner ended up having to spend an extra couple of days because of the awful weather. That's the thing with that place. You know, I think that the thing that I found is that, you know, we know because we do aviation and we know what the weather is and we know how the airport is. But what surprised me was how little the people who just, you know, the standard tourists who just didn't understand it, and I had to explain it to them today. Yeah. It was crazy.
Yeah.
So,
it's interesting you say that, Andrew, because so Sarah Deal was in the other day saying, because obviously she's in Boston, and saying that Kevin was wanting to go over to Boston.
Yeah, I was talking to Kevin today.
Flight, for the A380 going back over there. Look, I'm always happy to go to Boston. Obviously, I don't know what those things. Do you know what? I'd look at it and have a look at, you know, if it was a decent price.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd happily look at that, because then I want Kevin to catch us on an arrival.
Yeah, Lee Davis is still here. He's still not watching City, and he's got love streamers who make it fun and crash it. That's what it's all about with those things. Absolutely, Lee. I think you've nailed it there, mate. The fun is like, it's not serious, is it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Look, if you're a proper pilot, you fly a plane. I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, but you know, if you can have a bit of laugh about it. I mean, the reason I started doing the streaming is because I want to do my PPL. I think I've made that now. Go on, I'm not even.
No, I'm just laughing.
Oh, well, she's just laughing. Watch out, people. She's hysteric. So Sam just said this, and I totally agree. Just, you must be emotionally drained. I know I was when the 767, the Iceland Air cancelled. You know, I was. I think. And you got. I won't lie, and I don't mean it in a disrespectful way. You got a bit grouchy at one thing, and we had to. Shell.
I think I just wanted some sunshine and some warmth. That's all I wanted.
But it is. But that's the thing. But the thing. Luckily, Sam, for me, and it's very different for you because yours was affected by a plane, how it landed.
Yeah.
I was kind of aware that this could happen, and I put it in my head that look, there's probably like a 60 or 70% chance we're not going to go. So I think it's very different with yours. I could see yours being far more emotionally draining because you were expecting it, like going, there's nothing wrong.
Yeah, exactly. And then it all
just went.
It all went wrong.
What do you call it? And yeah, Lee Davis going P45, Simon. Yeah, maybe. But honestly, guys, it's amazing that so many of you just like coming in here and just like having a random chat with us.
Yeah, it's fun. I love it.
But I mean, like, where would you like us to go next? I mean, look. Amsterdam's an absolute dog at the moment because it's so expensive.
So expensive at the moment to go to Amsterdam. I've been looking at flights like this evening, and it's so expensive to go there. I just don't understand why at the moment. It's like,
well, they know they make money because so many people want to go and go to a cafe and have happy times in places with red lights. So I shouldn't laugh.
On a Jet 2 plane. But some Jess Glynn playing in the background.
But as I say, I would love to go to Amsterdam, but it's crazy expensive. Now,
look, if a cheap flight comes up,
there are a couple. So I like Frankfurt, and Frankfurt is a distinct possibility for our next one. I won't lie. Yeah. We're going to have to go through with our higher tier members because we have a thing with our higher tier members that they have a choice in regards of where we go. So I think we'll be talking to them in regards of that.
I think so, definitely.
There are a couple, and then there'll be other places where we could stream from on that journey as well. Yes. So that'd be fantastic. Sam's saying Majorca. Sam will leave Majorca to you, mate. Airline camera saying Liverpool, and I'm going to go to hell. I know I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, but
look,
there's a running joke. There's a running joke behind that, so I don't.
No, it's not.
That might come across wrong. Liverpool's fantastic. I'm talking
at the moment as well. Obviously, it's Eurovision on Saturday. So I think a lot of flights for Eurovision will have come in now because they've got like the semi-finals and stuff like that. The final of the Eurovision on Saturday, which at least after all this, I can watch the full thing. I'm not like rushing back on a flight. I'm going to be here on Saturday. Yeah. I'm going to get some snacks in.
LA girl saying Frankfurt. I like your thinking.
Yeah, Frankfurt's good for us. I mean, Simon just wants to take me somewhere where I can speak German.
Turn me on so badly, I won't lie. Speak German for me, Liz.
Oh, look, this is what happens when the chat goes. Oh, there we go. It's back.
It's happening with me, so we noticed that the chat just jumps up and everything, but that's one of them things.
Yeah, Frankfurt, I'm here for that. I mean,
NCL guy going, speaking of Jess Glynn, there is a Jet2 now attempting its 4th go to get to Funchal over the last 2 days. I mean, look, that Think of Music constantly going for 2 days. Well, mate, that'd be crazy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, like I say, I felt bad for everybody else. It's just trying to go on holiday and get to the wedding.
Absolutely.
Like I say, you know, they were like, oh, the wedding starts on Thursday and stuff. I was like...
Yeah.
Like I say, luckily... we were able to say, look, you might be able to get a boat. I think that's your best bet.
I think that's easily the best bet.
The best bet, get somewhere close by and get a boat over.
Yeah, it's...
you know, don't book with EasyJet. Like, EasyJet cancel all the flights today.
Well, at least you know... No, but the thing is... No,
she wouldn't have known that if I...
Well, no, the thing is, though, if it was with EasyJet with us, it would have saved us, like, getting the Uber down to the airport.
Yeah,
so I won't lie, that would have been better for us.
EasyJet first thing this morning just cancelled, like, and not just from the UK, from Europe, cancelled all their flights there. So if that had happened, we would have just gone, okay, let's roll over and go back to sleep. Like, it would have been a lot of an easier day, I would say.
Well, maybe it would have been less stressful because we just wouldn't have got out of bed and just went, right, fine.
Yeah, exactly. It is what it is, and that's that. But because Ryanair were like, no, it's fine. Like, oh, right, okay, so you get up, you go out, and...
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's not great, is it?
Yeah, Paul living it large, I should say, saying Sunday will be manic for some new aircraft for Liverpool. I mean, I think it'd be amazing at Liverpool. I think it's going to be a good day Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday.
Yeah, I just have to see.
Not the other day.
Lee Davis saying Gibraltar. I love Gibraltar.
You have like a thing. You know Gibraltar inside out, don't you?
So yeah, my aunt and uncle used to have a yacht moored there, so I know Gibraltar inside like the back of my hand. And you know, there's one great place that we go for food and stuff like that called Bianca's.
I want to go to Gibraltar with you, just so I.
Well, last time we went with the legend that is it's Tim.
No, well, the last time you went. The last time I went.
Well, we won't talk about that. But we went with Tom as well, and me and Tim, we like to have a drink or two, and we got
I went in on that.
We got very, very inebriated, and we had Tom, and he's like on like 2 or 3 drinks, and he's like, oh, I've had enough. I was like, sorry, Tom, we are naming and shaming you in this, and if you're watching it, that's your problem.
So did Tom drink some water and just go and some Melba Toast? Have some Melba Toast.
I think he had like a soft drink or something after a while, but yeah, but it's look, the accommodation is expensive, but you got to offset that because all the alcohol and all the food is really cheap. And it's an amazing place to go to. If you go up to the top of the rock and then, like...
Gibraltar's up there, isn't it?
Oh, it's fun. It's one of my favourite places in the whole wide world. I love it. I say, look, in regards to doing a stream there, you'd have to block it off for 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
And then just say, that's my stream and that's all I'm going to do in there. But... yeah, I want to do that, and it's a big thing on my list. I won't lie. I will be.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Oh, Essie Joe's in there. Josie, and look, we love you. And Dublin, obviously, you're an absolute legend in the aviation community, and we will be coming over there soon. So don't worry. And when I do, I will message you in regards to that because we'd love to meet up with you. You're an absolute legend. I'm going backwards through the chat, which is never a good thing.
That's what I do sometimes. Reading Spencer's.
TriStar Darren in the chat saying drinks and cheers. And absolutely, mate, we are going to enjoy it. Charlotte Lewis saying, think planes, talking about trips. I'm going to Majorca at the end of August, flying from Manchester with Jet2. Get ready for that. Jess Glynn music. That's what I'm going to say to that. Joking aside, hopefully you'll get the one of the new A321.
Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be decent.
I'd say that.
And if it's on a Sunday, Monday, or a Wednesday,
we'll be there.
We'll be there. So, yeah, let us know. And if it's it should be one of those relatively early. So yeah, if that's the case, we would love to catch you. Let's have a go.
Go on, go through the chat. Go on.
I don't want to talk anymore. No, Ben Hartley's just said, evening Simon and Lizz. Glad the airport was so good and helpful. That's how it should be. Shame the flights cancelled, but there's always next time. Mate, you've just
life. You always say that's life. That's
she was getting so annoyed with me saying that's life earlier today.
It's quote of the week at the moment. That's life. That's life.
But
that's life.
Yeah, but
I know it's life. It's not fair though.
Oh, we've got Vicky in the chat as well.
Hi Vicky.
Hi Vicky. Hope you're well. And Esther's in there. I didn't see Esther before, but
Esther's in there. I saw Esther.
Okay. Well, we've got Benji. Hands are saying hi, Think Planes.
Hello.
And
Simon can't deal with the chat. Simon's better at panning.
I'm panning God, that's why I have to do that.
That's why I have to go.
Velox asking, what time do you stream on Sunday? I'm due out of cars on the 2nd of July, which is a Sunday scheduled for around 4:30 in the afternoon. Well, I'll be honest, we won't be there for that one. What I would look at is
Blue Sky Aviation.
There you go, Blue Sky Aviation.
They tend to be there on a Sunday
Absolute
afternoon.
legend, that guy. Really, really nice guy. Down to earth, do a great stream, and they're going to be getting better and better. So yeah, check them out. Give them a DM. They're on Instagram. I think it's BSL Aviation, if memory serves me right.
Yeah, I'll double check.
And give them a message. And when you get closer, don't do it on now because they'll forget. They'll forget, and we always forget when people do. Just go in there like a couple of days before.
BSL Aviation.
So give them a message and they'll do a cracking job for you. They're really, really good.
Oh, look, BBC News now. Eurovision is here.
Let's move on. Charlotte Lewis saying my plane takes off at 8 AM on the day, but I don't know which day yet. Oh well, when you do, and if it's on one of those days that we stream,
we will be there.
We'll be there. So don't worry about that. We'll be good with that. And Paul has just said Liz is the queen of the chat. Yeah, whatever.
I am the queen of the chat.
Yeah, whatever.
Should I just go right through the chat?
What am I then, Paul? Yeah, and I will judge you on this.
That's all right, Lee. Do you know what? Go watch the football. I know a lot of people were.
Yeah, but we didn't think we were going to be on this for this long. I don't think it's going to be the longest chat.
We did sort of say that. We sort of said, look, we know the football's on. Look,
but Lee, go and enjoy the game, mate, and send us some banter later by DM. I'm happy to say that, mate.
Simon is,
Oh, look, Kirsty just said, if you need any discount deals, helps planning with your incoming trips and travel, let me know and I'll give you my personal... Oh, you are absolutely... Kirsty,
you so much.
So lovely and like...
Oh, I really appreciate that. That's amazing.
Honestly, that is amazing. So thank you so much.
I'm so glad you get to watch today without like the little ones sort of going crazy. They're in bed.
Yeah, exactly.
I bet you just like, yes.
The thing...
Can watch Think Planes when they're in bed.
The thing is, it's like people just don't get, apart from people who've been through it, like how busy you are, during the day with, the little ones and stuff like that. And,
exactly.
And then you still just got time in the evening just to chill with us. So thank you for that, honestly.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Jenny saying Liz is the queen of the chat. Oh, is she? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Oh no, Jenny made up for it. Don't worry, Jenny made up for it.
Go on.
Simon is king of the pan.
King of pan.
Oh, there's the pan in action, people. Phil Page saying hi, Think Planes. I work at TUI Aircraft Ops at Luton. We always have your stream on. Oh, and two blue aircraft. Keep up the good work.
Well, thank you so much.
We really appreciate that.
I love that.
Sometimes I'm a bit moany at TUI, but
I'm not.
I just want him to be the best. That's the thing.
I just think I feel. Do you know what? I feel bad for TUI at the moment because it's like they could be so good, and there's just like
it's a massive market for them, and they just need to hammer it.
Yeah, and the thing is that, do you know what annoys me?
So the thing what I said about technology is that the service on board for the staff is great.
Absolutely.
The pilots are great.
Fantastic.
I don't know. I think there's some but no, I'm not going to move away from this. But Phil, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
And honestly,
and I don't want. No, what I was going to say about it is I'm sick of people being obsessed with the paint
jobs. Oh, that does my head in.
Just like if it flies, it flies. I don't care what it looks like.
The cabin inside's amazing.
Exactly. If it looks good, it's like It's like when you buy a car, right? Or you have a car. And I learned this a while ago. It's like, I'm going to get the nicest looking car and stuff. You don't see it when you're in it. You look at the inside. So make the inside look good. Forget about the outside. Forget what us plane spotters see. As long as the inside's good, that's the bit that matters.
Yeah, I think they do a really good job, and
I love that livery as well. I can't see the bad paint. I'm blind as a bat.
I would just like higher management, and it's like this outside that to sort themselves out. But I think the guys on the ground, and I know that I know quite a few cabin crew of theirs watch ours. They message me and stuff like that, and we were looking to get that pilot.
I've
got some amazing shots for them. fantastic. So thank you for watching, and it's great that you have us on in the thing. And please come in the chat when we're doing it. We really appreciate that, and correct us if we say anything wrong, because I'm always up for that.
God, I'm
so Jenny Carver saying, "Hey, Think Plane, sorry it went pear-shaped. Been watching the Funchal channel. Been a nightmare. Hope you guys, that's how it was. So it's that's how it. That's live.
So where the cookie crumbles.
It is. I'm looking to go through Hurdy's thing, because Hurdy's Port. Simon was king. He was dethroned on Sunday. I was dethroned on Sunday.
You were dethroned on Sunday.
Oh my God, I feel bad.
Was that by me?
Oh my God. What have I done, Hurdy?
I don't know.
I thought we were mates. What's happening, mate? Love you still. No, only kidding. Lauren Taylor saying, Think Plane, so sorry your flight was cancelled. Ever considered Athens? I love Athens.
You always talk about Athens.
They have the most amazing olives.
I feel like we need to go to Athens just so, even if it's not a stream, we just need to go to Athens.
Oh, my stream just jumped to the bottom. That is so irritating.
It is irritating. Yeah. This is what I have to put up with.
But what you call it? Yeah, I love Athens. Jim C's own evening, Daniel. Hope you're okay, mate. That's why he's a legend. That's what he does. Oh, I could see you in there, Daniel. So I didn't see you.
Hi, Daniel.
Mr. Daniel Watkins, how are you tonight? Hope you're well. Yeah.
Hopefully we're keeping some of you company on this Tuesday evening. I have to think what day it was.
Gary Fraser saying...
I know the football's about to start, isn't it?
Yeah.
We'll be watching the football.
Gary Fraser saying the problem with companies is that there is often a disconnect between high management and staff at local level, and that should never be the case. So I agree, mate.
Yeah, I totally agree. Absolutely.
And that's the problem with a lot of things go wrong. But as I say, we have a lot of really good airlines, and we've got amazing staff at Manchester. Yeah. And I know that because I know them. Yeah. And they do a fantastic job. So, yeah, absolutely. Peter Anker, what are you saying? What will you do live stream from East Midlands anytime soon? Said no, heading over there next week. Yes, we're doing quite a few live streams from there. And we're going to be doing it from the Aviation Park. There are tickets on sale. I'll throw a link into our community chat tomorrow. The first night sold out, and the second night's still good, and the third night you can still get tickets for. It's a limited thing. You have to buy tickets to like £5 or £6, but they're great value for money. Yeah. And if we get 09s on there, it's going to be the best night ever. Yeah, so I think so. Yes, we will be. But Peter, I hope you have a great time over there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's have a look. Do you want to do some of these? Because you're a bit rubbish.
He wants me to go through the chat now, doesn't
he? Mandrew's just saying, my message got buried, but Google Flight says play to Boston on June 1st is 300 per person from Heathrow via Iceland, one-way, separate flights, lands 1 hour before the Lufthansa A380s, or the flight 600 plus. Yeah, that's going to happen and more. They do represent good value. And we keep telling a certain Living It Large to book flights with them. Book flights with them, Paul. But yes, they do offer great. We are looking at another airline. I'm not going to say which because we're looking at them actively.
We don't want to push the flights up.
Yeah, so we're quite tight like that. But we're looking.
I don't think we'll go over there. But we will 100% though. Like if if Kevin and I don't know if Rudy will go on that trip, I would hope he would. I loved it when they went to. Yes.
Well, I know.
Where did they go?
They're off to Washington next week.
Oh, are they?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, where did they go last though?
They went to Texas.
Texas, that was it. I love that. I love their little airport departure lounge live that they did. Yeah. Sorry, I can't speak there. But yeah, I know they'd be doing that, so that'd be cool. Obviously, if I had unlimited funds, then I'd be like, oh yeah, let's book that flight. We'll fly in on that. But
So, Ian Brown just said, East Midlands is only 35 minutes from me. I'll come and say hi. Ian, if you get tickets, mate, definitely come and say hi. Yeah, I'd say you need tickets to get into the point where we are, but it'd be great to say hello to you in person, so please do. Like I say, I'll put the links for the second night and the third night in tomorrow. They say the first night sold out. Yeah. Laura C, legend, upgraded to short haul. So thank you, Laura. Laura, I noticed, I won't lie, I saw your picture that you got a Ford Focus ST. That's what I've got.
Honestly, that's what he turned around to me and said before. He's like, I saw Laura's got a Focus ST. I was like, you like them all now then, don't you? Like, he said, little Saying that, it's just been sat there for ages, hasn't it? But
yeah, I need to get something.
Someone's been driving around my car. Mercedes that I can't drive anymore.
Oh well, it is.
You've
comfy.
been converted.
I don't think I have, but what you call it? But it's a comfy car, and it does a lot of miles to the gallons. Mrs. Freddie Mercury saying, "Guys, got to go again. Have a great evening.
Thank you so much.
Take care of yourself."
You.
I'm sorry, I had to have a slope because it's simple. Esther was asking, can we get rid of Dean in the chat before? Yeah.
Yeah,
just give us an excuse, Esther. Put it in the chat. If it's good enough, I will get rid of him in a heartbeat. I've had enough of him already. So, guys, let us know. What would you like us to be doing in regards of a channel? It's stuff that I kind of like to hear. You know, different airports in the UK,
Look, don't get me wrong, I'd love to go to like St Martin and all that kind of stuff all the time, but let's be realistic,
Yes. But yeah, let us know.
We keep an eye on those flights though. I literally looked before, I was like, okay, yeah, about the same.
I'd love that, and just to see what you think about it. But yeah, let us know. I say we're not going to be on this for much longer because I'm going to watch the football.
You want to watch the football as well, don't you?
And I've got to get dinner ready as well. Dinner's nearly done. But let's just say, let us know what did you think, going forward.
Send us a message. Don't be afraid to send us messages and
get rid of Dean is one. I mean, that's one I've put in. But
look, there's no stupid suggestions. There's no stupid questions. Like, we'll never have a go at you. We're not going to turn around and be like, we'll do everything that everybody says, because that would be silly on our part as well. But
Liz, what are the short haul? What are the perks of short haul?
I can't remember.
Let's say someone's just asked that, Ellie. I think you get access to the wallpapers that Liz needs to do for this month.
God, yeah, I do.
But we do them every month.
It's Torres' job.
There we go. See, just remind me.
Okay, right. So, short haul, early access to 4K uploads. Uploads in general. So, early access to videos. Wallpapers for phone and tablet, laptop,
you get the behind the scenes from today, which is going to be extremely short.
Yeah, behind the scenes photos, which
we do.
We do them. We do them.
We're on that.
Usually you stood in mud, Southside.
Yeah.
And yeah, obviously the live streams from abroad as well. Like
yes, live streams from abroad is the big thing. So
yeah.
So what we were going to do when we went away, we're going to plan to go away today, is that
when we go away, whenever we go anywhere,
we'll be doing quite a few of the streams just set out to everyone. However, what we're going to also be doing is we'll do members only, and also members only chats.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then that'll be a perk that you guys can interact with only in that one. Now other people can watch it, but they can't interact with the chat.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's one of the reasons that we're going to go round with that way. But we'll just have to see how that goes. But yeah, I think with regards of our packages, we offer quite a bit more than quite a few other channels. Because especially if you look at our higher, and I'm pushing the higher here, but we do one-to-one chats, and we speak to Joe, we speak to John, and if you ask them, they love it.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, you're not forced into having one-to-one chats with us and stuff, like via Zoom or.
Well, some people don't take it up; they just support the channel at that level.
Exactly, we appreciate that, but we'll give you the option and stuff. Obviously, if we're down at the airport and you see us, come and say hello. We're not going to stop you doing that, but. It's just that little extra, and we do that, and we make the.
And it's a good It's not like 5 minutes or 10 minutes.
Oh no, we can't help but chat away.
We just chat away. The minimum they asked is 40 minutes.
Yeah, but even then we're at least on for an hour. So if you want to just talk to us for an hour.
Right, I've got to go through a few of these. Alexandra Wood.
Hi, Alexandra.
Evening, Liz and Si, sorry about your flight. Have you considered Skiathos show in the future? Absolutely, we have. Skiathos is on the list. The problem with Skiathos is it's so blooming expensive to get there. Yeah,
and you need to pick a time when it's relatively busy
it's
and
not busy.
Well priced. That's the thing. Yeah.
Mikey Airways Photography says, don't think there's much to improve and channel enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you, mate, with it. Mikey Morris. He's just jealous that I got time with John today.
You gotta buy your sausage.
Yeah, he's going to bat my sausage, I'll tell you. He said San Martin. Yeah, he says, don't want to see you in Speedos, though. So, yeah, right, Mikey Morris is saying that because he got to go to San Martin, right? And he's a rat, no one likes him, and no one wants to talk to him, and you're not invited to the beer hut. John is, you're not, right? So get told,
No.
No one wants you. No one likes you, mate. I'm only kidding, mate. I love you to pieces.
No, I talked to my mum about you before. She's like, who's Mike? Who's Mike?
So...
Lancaster, go on.
Liz, the legend that is Jim C has just put a $1.99 super sticker in saying, behind the scenes. Mate, this one's going to be shorter than...
Sure, it's gonna, I can't even think we can edit it.
Yeah, it'll be fun anyway. Cammy Hudson has just put San Martin. It's on my short list in my bikini on a plane, on the beach, planes by. We want to go there.
We want to go.
There's a group of us.
Yeah, 100%.
And who was in the chat before as part of it. And we are actively looking at that.
We keep an eye on that, 100%.
There's one place that we've got our eye on for renting as well.
Yeah, exactly, for staying over and stuff.
So don't worry, we're on that one.
Yeah. We will
just
do that.
As you can understand, it's expensive to get there. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Once you're there, it's not that bad. And the legend that is TriStar Darren has just gifted 5 Think Planes memberships. So guys, if you've just been gifted one of those, please say thank you.
Awesome, Darren. Thank you so much.
Darren. We do appreciate your support, mate. You're an absolute ledge. And thank you for the kind messages today. I do mean to see that. Living it large saying, can we see Simon in a mankini? Of course you can. You just need to pay for it.
Is it OnlyFans site?
No, I take big super chats. You have to be a certain colour. Do you know what I mean? That's
so tempting.
And Mikey Morris goes, hi, Lizz's mum.
She's
round the corner. Go and say hello to her now.
I know you're closer to her than
go and say hello to her. She'd love to have a chat. You have a beer with her. You go in the beer hut. It's all good, mate. It's all good. I'm expecting your mum to text in a minute, like going, is he coming round?
Hang on, is that the mic you were on about before? Honestly, I was saying that we'd seen John this morning, and she's like, so who was the guy that you met when you were here? I was like, that's Mike. And she's like, well, who's Mike? I did the full explanation of who both Mike and John were.
Wowzers.
It's the Lancaster kind of crew.
Yeah, it's not something to be proud of, mate, either. So Herdy's just put, on Simon's OnlyFans site, does he play with a phone and wiggle his bottom like the ladies on the 900 Sky channels? I wouldn't know what those numbers were. How would you know that? What have you been up to, Herdy?
You got Virgin, haven't you?
Oh, Virgin, they're on different numbers. Oh, my goodness. What the hell?
This is why we do early mornings.
So, Andrew's just said an alternative to San Martin is Phuket, which also has a beach approach, but probably has the same difficulty.
I've seen that.
Yes, we have seen that.
I have seen that.
What you got? Sam's asking whose house is this anyway, and all I'm going to say is you would not see my house. Mine's nice. What you call it?
It's got Percy Pig in it.
It's got Percy Pig that gets thrown across the room. Sheila just saying, hi Simon and Liz, just got in. I'll rewind and catch up at the event in a bit. Sorry your plane was cancelled. Love to see you though. Oh Sheila, great to see you and thank you so much for your support. I think, look, we know that people are going to be off to watch the football, but we just wanted to articulate what was happening.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
How it
so you all know and stuff like that.
We do love these things at home. It's fantastic. Yeah. So thank you for...
we will do another one as well at some point.
Do a proper one.
When there's no football on and
stuff like that.
When it's a boring evening.
Do you know when we can get like 2 hours in and stuff like that, where we can just relax, chill and stuff like that?
I can't, again, right, we talk about smelly vision with the jet fumes. The smell of the food that's in the oven that's been cooking all day. Oh.
Yeah, I've got a slow cooked brisket on, so that's decent. I won't lie, that's got something. TriStar Darren going, crikey, Penny's going mental with Simon's high pitch right there. But joking. Yeah. Ian Brown going, his accents for me beats my Yorkshire accent. Yeah, that's true. Well, even my dodgy Manc accent sounds better. I'm only kidding, mate. But guys, honestly, I just want to say thank you so much for your support today. The reason that we did this is because we were getting so many messages and stuff like that, and we just wanted to tell you that everything was all right. We were chilled and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world.
Fantastic. We will sort something out as soon as possible, so don't worry. And we'll let you know on the channel, so don't worry about that. Like I say, we're not streaming tomorrow because we're going to get drunk. There we go, simple as that.
We're going to get drunker.
Drunker, thank you very much. So we're going to do that, and we're going to enjoy that.
Yeah, because my glass is empty now, so
she's going to get violent in a minute. She's going to batter me. But guys, take care. We love you to pieces. You're absolutely amazing, and thank you for joining us tonight. Ashton Pope said Alaska. Yes, we we love Alaska, won't lie. Sorry, I just saw that as a potential place to go, and I just had to jump that. But
I won't lie, I was just looking.
She was looking at prices. I was
just looking at prices before, and I was like, "Ooh, 800 save to flight, not to flight radar, to Skyscanner."
Yeah.
Just like, I'll just keep an eye on that one.
But thank you so much for joining us. We're back on Sunday morning. First thing, I'll set that stream up, and we love you to pieces. Sam just said, "Are you still coming to my birthday, Simon, or my 9-year YouTube anniversary next week? Bouncy castles and kids mini disco." Well, apart from the kids mini disco, I'm here for the bouncy castles.
I'm here for them.
As long as no kids in there, because it'll get weird with me. I'll just push them out of the way and stuff like that. Yeah, Sam, send me details.
Yeah, send the message.
It better be good, mate, because I will live stream from there, and I'll name and shame you if it's not good. But thank you for joining us. Yeah. I've just seen Paula in there. Paula, you're an absolute legend. We love you to pieces. It was really lovely meeting you a couple of weeks ago. We got a suitcase though, so it's all good.
Got a suitcase. It didn't go anywhere apart from like Manchester and back.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's so good, isn't it? But take care, guys. See you soon. We'll see you on Sunday.
We'll see you Sunday.
And love you.
Bye.
Bye. I hope the dogs didn't go mental on that.